Fellow Americans, good morning. Certain dates echo throughout history.
The January 6th insurrection.
January 6th attack on the United States Capitol.
The January 6th Capitol insurrection.
January 6th.
January 6th.
January the 6th.
January 6th.
Including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault.
These clear acts of sedition and violence and terrorism.
A violent terrorist attack on the Capitol.
Such an attack on our democracy.
Violent attack to overthrow an election.
The worst attacks in American history.
If I can't have it my way, I'll burn the whole country down.
What? Okay, Van. Seriously, bro? I think that dude's name is Van. If it's not Van, my bad. But he said, if I can't have it my way, I'm burning the whole country down. What? You do realize that the side that you stand for, the left, is the side of the country that feel like if we can't have it our way, we will burn the entire country down. The one part, this whole January 6th thing, what? It was clearly set up by you all. It was set up by you all. And it wasn't the whole country that was burning down. It was a daggone the side of the Capitol, and it wasn't even burnt up by the people who were there to protest. It was burned up by the FBI insurgents that you all installed. Okay, we're gonna get back on this.
Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941.
And why they try to make her look presidential? She looked like she's on Saturday Night Live or something. She looks like one of the people, one of the actors acting like her or something. That's what she looks like. She don't look real. Am I the only one?
September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021.
Newsflash, nobody gives a about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this, bro. I wasn't expecting no music. All right, Samson. All right. I wasn't expecting this. Okay.
When we saw the news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since.
Now, that's true. But you're talking about the conservatives who not stressing over Jan 6. The liberals, they're stressing over it. Not stressing over it as far as worrying about it or concerned for the country. Oh, the country is falling and people are dying and officers was hurt. Rest in peace. Rest in power to anybody who passed away on that day. But the left set that up. The left let that go way left. It went way left because of the people that were installed by the left in order to make Trump look the worst, okay? And for some strange reason, 2, 3 people passed away in that whole thing? We do realize that there have been many protests by the left where many people have died, many businesses have been destroyed, many people's personal properties have been destroyed, people being beat up for no damn reason, but they just sweep that under the rug like it's nothing. So yeah, we're not concerned about Jan 6, but there are some people who want to keep that in the forefront. Like, don't forget Jan 6, as if it's 9/11. Don't forget.
It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out because this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up.
You see that? Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. He just brought that up.
Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, because it happened to the suit and tie.
You hear that? You hear that? This is good. This is good, bro. Huh? What's his name? Samson? Okay.
That shit's way above my head. We were shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch. In fact, they loved it then. People will do what they do. Ain't that what you said? Yep. There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town, when the whole city's being burnt down.
Oh my gracious. Oh, wow, bro. Somebody hug this brother. He's clearly pissed. He's not mincing words. He's not choosing the watered down words even to express himself. So now I got a daggone buzz out the words that you saying. So it not be too much aggression, because those words apparently double their aggression, allegedly.
You smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it. I don't condone what happened on that day, especially the officers that were assaulted. I would never dare. But as for all the politicians that were there, you over all the time, so don't expect us to care. I care more about the store owner that's getting beat down in front of his shop just for trying to protect his place of business. He would probably help me if he saw me on the ground dying. Y'all wouldn't do a damn thing. Shit, you probably say good riddance.
Bruh, that's facts. That is facts. Nobody cares about the store owners. Nobody cares about any of that. We've done many videos where regular people were asked on the street about this right here, and they was like, store owners, they can get another business. Matter of fact, I had people on the podcast, and I was interviewing them, and they were saying that too. Man, people, they got insurance, they'll be all right. People, they got businesses that's being burned down, they'll be all right. And now look at what's happening all around us. Because the left, this administration shut up and allowed these companies to continue to be looted and burnt down, and they did nothing about it. Now you have all of these stores closing down in these major cities all over the country. All right. Target's closing down. Walmarts are closing down. I'm talking about by the tens. It's crazy. And they're closing down because there's a lack of respect for the communities. And we're not even only talking about the people who live there. We're talking about this administration, the people who represent them. The people they voted into office do not give a flying. They don't care. All they want to do is paint them to be the victims, paint them to be oppressed so that they can win another 2 years in the Senate, or another 4 years as the president, or another, they just want to stay in office so they will play the game as best as they know how. This right here, the Capitol, Jan 6, this is low-hanging fruit. This is low-hanging fruit right here. And then they got Trump impeached off of it. Oh yes, finally we got something to hold against them. They celebrate this. This ain't nothing that's devastating to them. They put on that firm face like they try to take over the country. Everybody's going to talk about it. And they love it. They playing us like a damn fiddle.
You walk right over me like I was a and you were trying to save your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid. If you did acknowledge me, you probably nudge my body and go, aw, little must have died of. You know it's true. Stop bluffing. All right. They do absolutely nothing that is trusting. Kamala, for you to compare this to Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and disgusting.
Thank you. That's my sentiment. Exactly. Now, someone just now said people buy into this whole thing on both sides. Let me tell you something. The conservatives aren't buying into this. Conservatives don't buy into Jan 6. That's not something that they're buying into. Conservatives look at it as what it is and say, y'all are building this up way more than it really is. As a matter of fact, there's a bunch of disdain whenever thinking about this because they use this to get Trump out of office. And now they're trying to use other things for him not to run again. It's all about chess to them. This is a damn game. And for people that take politics like so damn serious, like this is the end all be all, trust me, we are being played. Kamala tried to act like this was worse than 9/11. Everyone on CNN and MSNBC are still saying that this was the worst thing since 9/11. Are they kidding me? Do they know how many people died on that day? trying to save other people. When that tragedy hit our country, so many people jumped out there off of pure humanity, trying to save other people. And then they ended up dying too, trying to save other people. All because of that came our way from another country in the name of the Lord that they serve. Come on, man.
That's the most self-centered thing that I've ever seen. Compared to those events, it's not even worth remembering. No one that I know is even still paying attention to it. We'd all forget this shit in like a month if nobody mentioned it. Yep. And you know it too. You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice. While your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops.
Bruh, I love that word. Man, listen, how he ran through that line right there was pretty damn dope. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. This is music, guys. I started out doing music. This is how I used to react to music. I did not know that this was going to be music. Debbie said, yo, you gotta check this out. And she's dope. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll check it out. And now we're checking it out, and this dude is actually saying something, but in a manner that most people can't do it. Most people cannot spit this wordplay the way that he's doing it.
You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice. While your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops. We would rather hear you address a million other issues. We don't wanna listen to you cry. Get a tissue. So many things could be dealt with in a jiff, but you would rather sit in front of us and smell your own shit.
Oh my gracious, you would rather sit in front of us and smell your own sugar honey iced tea. Sheesh, bruh. All the cursing, man. I'm trying to get this thing monetized, man. I'm trying to get it monetized, brother. What are you doing to me, man? Come on, bruh. Help a brother out.
I refuse to show concern for a group of people that I have no respect for. I won't go there. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it either. I'm just neutral on the issue. I just don't care. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I like that. Bruh, that was dope. That was dope. Shout out to Samson for that. He made a lot of good points. I already ran my mouth enough. Y'all heard what I had to say about it. Now it's your turn.